Well, let's go back to the clinical level. If I say I expect every nurse to speak up respectfully, in the right time, in the right setting, in front of the right people, and I believe that in the end our job is to advocate for that vulnerable patient in the bed, then when I go out in the clinical setting, I enjoy spending time with the chief nurse officers. I need to support them, but in the end it's out on the units, on rounds, asking the very same questions that come out of my mouth in speeches and lectures. Tell me about what we're doing to make sure that this patient today is not going to be harmed, is going to get the very best care, and that you are the answer to this patient making to the next step of his journey through our system. Tell me about what we're doing to make sure he doesn't fall, to make sure she doesn't have pressure ulcers, to make sure that catheter is going to be pulled out before it causes an infection. Tell me how it is that you're helping this patient be empowered with this family to walk out of here, or roll out of here, in a day and a half after a complex surgery that 5-10 years ago they would have been with us 3 more days. How are you thinking about this patient is going to go home and no way is he going to be readmitted because we forgot to do something, or we didn't make sure he or she had what they needed to care for themselves, that they understood what they needed to do? That's huge work. And if you just go harder, faster to get through the day, oh yeah, I'm going to check off the box I did my patient teaching, it doesn't mean anything unless the patient learned. And sometimes you need to stop in the moment and reflect on your day. And that to me is servant leadership. It's who do I serve? How do I, as the nurse vehicle, the single most powerful thing in any health system, don't kid yourself. The nurses are there all the time and are that very fragile barrier between really bad things happening and a really fruitful, not happy, but fruitful, productive interface with us along the journey. So I wish there were a simple answer to this.